if anybody's getting numbness on their backsides, numb nuts, whatever, go and get an ISM PN1. It's worked for me. Oh, here we go again. I've been looking at upgrading the bike seat for a while now. Been on Wiggle, and it's been a real tough decision. Done loads of research again, like you do, and I've got a few mates who are pro cyclists, and this seems to be the one that always comes up. They reckon 80% of triathletes use these saddles. With the one I've got at the moment is the toupee, specialised toupee seat. Been getting a bit of numbness. It's a bit hard. Needed to upgrade it. So here we go. Oh, look at this lot. Get a nice bag of sweets. What do you think? I hope it's going to be comfy. This is the one. Oh, it does look nice though. It does look nice. Does look nice, that does. Wow. So this is the ISM PN1, which is slightly narrowed. There's one that's 120mm wide. This one is 110. But it's supposed to allow a lot of blood flow through the channel. I'm really hoping it's going to be a comfy saddle and stop that numbness. So yeah, first impressions, it looks a peach. Everything I've done to upgrade the bike has been lighter. This is going to be probably the only thing that isn't. It's not carbon, it's got titanium rails. It's the lightest model really that they do. They do a carbon seat, but it's way out of my price range. It's about £400. This one coming at 160, 159, which was a lot of dollar really, but you're sitting on it. It's the bit you're making the contact on the bike. I've kind of gone for the top of the range without going mad, if you know what I mean. From the top it looks amazing. From the bottom, I'm a little bit disappointed with that. It's kind of just stapled into the edge. It doesn't look amazing the way they've finished that off. Just hope it's really comfy. That's the important thing. It's got to be comfy. It's got to be comfy. I looked at Selly Royal, I looked at all of those SMPs, SM, blah, I don't know, there's loads of them. Absolutely loads. This is the 25 foam, so it's got quite a bit of foam, but it's not got the massive foam on there. They do like a 40, which is really thick. But it is a racing bike, so I don't know, you don't want it to look stupid, do you? Don't feel too bad. Yeah, let's get it on the bike. So this is the original toupee specialised seat that's on there at the minute. This is the new one, and you can see it's considerably narrower at the back, and obviously the front is quite a bit thicker. Lengthwise, there's not a lot in it. But I do find that I sit forward on the saddle quite a lot, so I'm probably spending more time, you know, on this area here than I am anywhere else. So this hopefully is going to really change my position completely there. That just looks so much more like, say, more flow through this area. The other thing to note on this is how far forward I run my seat. I do have it, it's almost fully forward on the rail. And what they're saying is this new seat, it's generally 5mm further back than what the old one was. So I'll try that. I'll just move it back 5mm on the rail and just see what the difference is. Okay, let's pop it off and see what we've got. right out the way. That's the first thing. Let's get that down out the way. So what we'll do is just grab the scales. Let's weigh up these two seats. Okay, so there we go. Here's the original toupee. Let's get that on the scales and see what it comes out at. Ooh, 257, 258. Okay, and then the new one. Oh, 316. So it's slightly heavier, but look at the amount of material that we've got in the padding on that compared to that one. There's quite a bit of difference there, and if it is comfier, it's got to be worth it. Looking at the rail positioning on it, there's quite a bit of difference in how much further you can move that one about. So so they've both got markings on them for the rail position. There's a close-up of the underneath, look. It's a little bit disappointing. I don't know. When you see the underneath of the toupee, it just looks like they've took a little bit more care in the gluing and the finishing on the underside. I did break this one. This one again, I snapped that off there. Look, that's another reason why I wanted rid of it, because I hate it when things break. Done me proud though, this seat. I've had it a good while, good 6 years or so. So what I'm going to do first of all is just give this a real good clean up, because it's like I say, it's been on there ages and I've not stripped it down or messed about with it. So I'll give it a good clean before we do anything. That looks better. Okay. So let's get this new one in there. Just give the rusty old bolt a quick buffing up. Yeah, that's better. There we go. I'll get that back up through there. Shouldn't be far off at that. Funny looking thing, isn't it? Well, let's have a look then. Wow, it feels really good. I can't believe I waited all these years to change my seat. I think fitting wise, I think I'm pretty much I think the leg, it's about right. It doesn't feel far off at all. So, wowzers. Well, there we have it. Yeah, the ISM 1.0. I'm going to go for a spin and see what it's like. Wowzers. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, he said, Jesus, let's get that in the right shape somewhere. Oh, look at the state of it. Do you know what? It's a bit chilly out there, 2.5 degrees. But This is the first time in all the years I've had my road bike, must be 6 or 7 years now, I've been out for a ride and never had a numb nut. It is unbelievable, unbelievable. And the reason is this new seat. I can't get over it. Why did I not change it sooner? Every time I've been out, I've always had a little bit of a numbness, just a, a fraction, numb nut every now and again. You have to get off the seat, get the blood flowing. I've just been out, done 20 mile, whatever, an hour in the seat. Oh, look at it. Absolutely no numbness at all. The only thing I could say, a slight bit of, just because of slightly different seating position on the inside of my leg, just feel it there slightly. But what a massive difference, just getting on the saddle and sitting on it, so comfortable. So much more comfortable. And as the ride went on, I'm like, this is the thought process in my mind. Started off, first 10 minutes was like really comfortable, really nice. I'd say then for the next 20 minutes or so, I'm thinking it's really comfortable, no numbness, but I can feel it rubbing just on the inside of your pelvis, slightly here, just feeling a little bit of that. So I'm thinking, yeah, what's it going to be like? Did it get any worse? No, it didn't at all. That rubbing sensation went away. So after about half an hour, 40 minutes, it was feeling great, really good. All the way back, no numbness at all. Sometimes when you're pedaling, you get out, you have to go up the hill, you get out the saddle, and you're thinking, are they still mine? Are they still there? Not with this, not at all. There's no numbness. I can't believe it. I cannot believe the difference in the saddle. Why did I not change it sooner? Anyway, this saddle, the ISM PN 1.0, 25 foam resistance or density. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty. I guess I'm flashing away still. Let's get these lights switched off. I can't believe it. I really can't. Anyway, I'll bang the unboxing video on and the fitting of it all. That was one thing that I had to do. I set it up as best as I thought, but when I was out riding, I had to drop it. I mean, this is how ridiculous it is. 5mm. Now, I've read it somewhere. 5mm is what they said that you might have to. I got on it on the turbo trainer and it felt okay. But when I actually got out on the road, I just felt like my legs were stretching just a bit too far. So I thought, well, I'll just do that 5mm adjustment. Just tapped it down, measured it out using the light. 5mm. Perfect. Ridiculous, isn't it? How these little fractions, tiny little fractions, make a difference. If anybody's getting numbness on their backsides, numb nuts, whatever, go and get an ISM PN1. It's worked for me. Yes! If that's been of any use to you, drop me a comment. If you've had any different experience with this saddle, let me know. We're really interested to hear about people's different rides and how they're feeling and what they think of them. Expensive, but yeah, unbelievable. Thanks for watching.